The Garvey family lives in one of the areas that were supposed to be worst affected by the famine in 2005. Arne Garvey made his first travels through the Sahara Desert 30 years ago, and he witnessed the problems the inhabitants had with famine and drought. He learned that in the old days there were a large number of food plants in the desert areas, but very few cared about them.
Det skal finnes 78 000 spiselige vekster i verden, og 20 av de gir oss 90% av vår mat. Og mange av disse kan klare seg i tørkeområder. Det var jo noe som fikk fart på saken for vår del.
They decided to do something about it. In 1986 they left Sweden. Arne and Elizabeth Garvey embarked on a long and strenuous journey together with their 3 small children. They wanted to cross the Sahara Desert. This would take a month and a lot of effort. In October 1986, they reached Niger. And it was to this dry landscape that the Garvey family came and founded a research station.
Kom vi kjørende opp på denne veien opp på bygget. Og det var jo en folkemannsbuss, så det var jo lett å sette seg fast. Jeg kjørte jo litt sånn landet opp på den veien, og jeg kjente at der kunne jeg stå et øyeblikk. Så vi oss utover dette området, og så det så forferdelig ut. Det var det verste vi hadde sett, av alt det vi hadde sett når vi hadde kjørt rundt her. Og så sa vi, dette blir perfekt.
This is how it looked when they arrived in 1986. They had high ambitions.
Så der har han skrevet at ørkenen skal blomstre.
Arne's Swedish wife Bettan was right. This is how it looks today.
Når vi kom til landet, så spurte myndighetene meg hvor lenge dette her prosjektet skulle være her. Og da hadde jeg Josef så her i hånden. Og så pekte jeg ned på han, og så sa jeg, vi kan kun love 2 generasjoner, sa jeg. Det er et realistisk tidsperspektiv for det vi forsøker å gjøre. Jeg tror ikke på noen raske løsninger for Afrika.
Jeg var bare 8 år, men jeg drømte om å se Sahara-ørkenen bli grønn og mennesker leve og få godt om mat fra det området. Det er en utfordring som er stor nok til å interessere meg.
The research station was established and the necessary buildings were built. Together with agronomists and local farmers, they have now mapped out the natural food plants of the area. Hundreds of old food plants have been tested, and their nutritional content is measured. They believed that the answer to the missing food in the desert land of Niger could be found in the neglected plants of the Sahara, like the lost treasures of Eden. In September 2007, we arrived at the research station in the east of Niger. None of the plants at the station has been planted. They have grown naturally from selected seeds sown in the dry earth and never received artificial irrigation. Joseph's wife Renate is in charge of the plant research. She's from Holland and is a specialist in tropical agronomy.
Hvor kommer denne planten fra?
De kommer här från områden. Vi samlar på frön i zinderområden och vi försöker då med plantor som kan växa här och som ger något att äta.
Today the research station has one of the world's most extensive and unique collections of seeds from the food plants of the Sahara region. They also have some of the country's most modern equipment for collecting data from rain and weather.
Værstasjon som sannsynligvis blant de aller mest tilforlitlige i dette landet. Vi har jo blitt bedt av myndighetene om å bidra med regndata fordi de ikke hadde mye på Tanotområdet.
A drought in 2004 should, supposedly, have caused the famine the following year. Here they have rain data from the last 20 years. But, surprisingly, this rain measurement, which is the only in the area, shows that 2004 was an average year, in an area supposed to be one of the hardest struck by the famine. When the farmers in the area saw that the research station was turning green, they were curious and came to visit. These are the first farmers that came to Eden.
3 år etter første gangen vi sådde, så var det noen som kom inn på feltstasjonen, og så sa de at den busken der, Vanner dere den? Nei. Gir det noe å spise? Ja. Har dere noe frø? Det var det som skjedde første gangen. Og vi ble jo liksom tatt på senga da. Og det var veldig gøy. Så det var 9 bønder som kom det året. Og så vokste det da opp til det ble 2500 bønder da på noen år.
Maurice Saleh has been a part of the project from the beginning.
Mon travail a été, pour la plupart du temps, le contact avec la population pour distribuer des graines, suivre leurs résultats et donner des conseils comment s'aimer ça. Il faut connaître le problème de quelqu'un, être avec lui, le connaître pour pouvoir bien le aider.
What will the farmers from the region that the UN claimed was one of the hardest struck by the famine tell us about the summer of 2005? We follow Maurice into the countryside of the Zinder region. On the way there, we experience a rare and powerful downpour. This part of Niger has about 200 millimeters of rain every year. The precious drops of water are collected by women along the road. Most of the country lies in the Sahara Desert. Since Niger became independent from France in 1960, the country's population has quadrupled. Today there are 13 million people living here, and every woman gives birth to an average of 7 children. Child mortality is high. The country is democratic and relatively peaceful, but on the UN list, it's the poorest country in the world. Every week, from Monday to Friday, all year, Maurice travels among the farmers of the Zinder region. He knows most of them. His job is to talk to farmers all over the region. He answers questions, hands out seeds from the Eden plants, and gathers information about living conditions, growth conditions, and crops.
Je connais cette population et je vis avec elle. Je connais vraiment leurs problèmes, vraiment bon, parce que leurs problèmes, c'est mon problème aussi. Lahiya kula? Ya aiki?
Mu ma daga can da muka zo kuma
gida.
Za mu huce ta muka tsambi.
Lahiya ku? Ya harkar duniya. Ana cikin ta ko? Ana cikin dabbar duniya. Lalle kam.
All the data gathered by Maurice and his colleagues in the countryside is collected in Eden's database by Joseph. Few others can document the living conditions in this part of the country better. He also keeps statistics over causes of death in this region.